Close your eyes. For a moment, forget where you are. I want you to remember the last time you felt defeated, not by a person, not by a circumstance, but by yourself. That moment your anger took over and you said something you can't take back. The moment your anxiety paralyzed you and you missed an opportunity. The moment your lack of focus cost you hours, days, maybe even a goal you deeply cared about. You know the feeling. That internal enemy, winning. For centuries, we've been told to build physical strength, to build wealth, to build a career. But we've neglected the single most important fortress we will ever possess, our own mind. What if you could build a mind that doesn't break under pressure? A mind that sees chaos not as a threat, but as a training ground. A mind that turns obstacles into fuel. This isn't a metaphor. 2,000 years ago, in the heart of the Roman Empire, a philosophy was forged not in quiet classrooms, but on bloody battlefields and in the chaotic halls of power. It was the operating system for the most disciplined minds in history. Stoicism. This is not philosophy for academic debate. This is a manual for mental warfare. Welcome to Mental Spartan. Today, we are going to war against the weakest version of yourself. We are going to arm you with 10 Stoic drills to train your mind like a warrior. Your training begins now. Before we begin the drills, you must understand the warrior's objective. The Stoic goal is not to become emotionless like a stone. It is to achieve apatheia, a state where your judgments are clear and you are not ruled by destructive passions like fear, anger, or envy. It is about replacing reactivity with proactive virtue. The battlefield is your perception. The enemy is your irrational judgments. The weapon is your reason. Let's begin the training. Drill number 1. The evening audit. The after-action review. Every Roman general, every warrior king knew the value of a debrief. You cannot improve what you do not measure. At the end of each day, take out a journal, your mental ledger. Ask yourself 3 questions with brutal honesty, just as the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius did with himself. What did I do wrong today? What did I do right? What could I have done better? This is not about self-flagellation. This is tactical analysis. Did you lose your temper in a traffic jam? That's data. Did you procrastinate on an important task? That's intelligence. By confronting your failures head-on, you strip them of their power. You move from being a passive participant in your life to being its active commander. This daily ritual builds self-awareness, the bedrock of all mental strength. Drill number 2, Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of evils. This is perhaps the most powerful weapon in the Stoic arsenal. Most people live in fear of what might go wrong. The warrior trains for it. Premeditatio Malorum is the deliberate practice of visualizing potential setbacks, losses, and difficulties before they happen. You have a big presentation? Don't just visualize success. Visualize the projector failing. Visualize someone asking a question you can't answer. Visualize yourself stumbling over your words. Why? Because when you pre-visualize the obstacle, you disarm it. The anxiety of the unknown is what cripples you. By confronting it head-on, you can prepare your response. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are a strategist who has already run the simulations.
As Seneca said, "He who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive."
Drill number 3. The dichotomy of control. The warrior's compass. This is the core of Stoic psychology and your ultimate tool for emotional control. All of human stress and anxiety comes from one source, confusing what is within our control with what is not. Your drill is to constantly categorize every single event, thought, and disturbance into 2 camps. What is within your complete control? Your judgments, your opinions, your actions, your values, your desires. What is not within your complete control? Your reputation, the past, the weather, the actions of others, your physical health, the outcome of your efforts. The opinion of a critic, not your control. Your reaction to that critic, 100% your control. The traffic jam, not your control. Your frustration level, absolutely your control. Internalize this, write it on your heart. Your mental energy is your most precious resource. Stop wasting it on what you cannot command. Focus it like a laser on what you can, your own mind and your own choices. Drill number 4. Voluntary discomfort, forging resilience. Comfort is the killer of potential. A warrior must be hardened. Once a week, deliberately choose discomfort. Take a cold shower, skip a meal, walk instead of driving, sleep on the floor, wear a simpler outfit. This is not masochism. This is tactical training. You are teaching your nervous system a fundamental truth. I am okay, even when I am uncomfortable. You are proving to yourself that your happiness does not depend on external conditions. When real hardship strikes, and it will, you will not be shattered. You will have already built the calluses on your mind. You will know you can endure.
Drill number 5. Practice obstruction, the art of the flip. The Stoics had a formula. The obstacle is the way. Your drill is to apply it to every single problem you face. Your project at work has a new, frustrating constraint. The easy path is blocked. The warrior's mind asks, "How can this help me? How does this force me to be more creative, more efficient, or more collaborative?" A person criticizes you unfairly. Instead of anger, see them as a forced coach for your humility and patience. They are giving you a free session in emotional control. This is alchemy. You are taking the lead of a bad situation and transmuting it into the gold of a new skill, a new strength, a new perspective. Nothing can stand in your way because you learn to use everything as the way. Drill number 6. Memento Mori. Remember, you must die. This is not morbid. It is the ultimate motivator. The Roman legions would have a servant whisper Memento Mori to a triumphant general during his parade, reminding him of his mortality. Keep a skull on your desk? Maybe not, but keep the thought in your mind. Remember that your time is limited and precious. This awareness injects urgency and clarity into your life. That petty argument, is it worth your limited breath? That dream you're postponing, how long do you think you have? The remembrance of death is not a call to fear, but a call to live, with purpose, focus, and without wasting a moment on what doesn't matter. Drill number 7. The view from above, cosmic perspective. When you are consumed by a problem, it feels like the entire universe. This drill shrinks it back to its true size. Close your eyes, Imagine yourself rising above your room, above your city, seeing the tiny streets and cars. Rise higher, seeing the continent, the planet, a pale blue dot in the vast blackness. See the sun, the solar system, the galaxy. Now look back at your problem. That argument, that financial worry, that social anxiety, from here it is invisible. This cosmic perspective is a cure for self-importance. It reveals the stunning truth. Your problems are small. Your choice to be governed by them or to rise above them is enormous. Drill number 8. Amor Fati. Love your fate. This is the ultimate level of mental mastery. It goes beyond accepting your fate or even enduring it. It is to love everything that happens. Amor Fati, a love of one's fate. Whatever happens, your drill is to say and to mean, this is good for me. You get laid off, this is good for me. It forces a new direction. You get sick, this is good for me. It teaches me the value of health. You fail, this is good for me. It provides the raw material for my growth. As Nietzsche, a modern Stoic, said, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati," that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity. You are not a victim of your story. You are the author who loves every twist and turn.
Drill number 9. Strategic withdrawal, the inner citadel. Even a warrior must retreat to rest and rearm. The mind needs quiet. This drill is a daily scheduled withdrawal into your inner citadel. For 15 minutes, be completely with yourself. No phone, no noise, no input. You can sit in silence, you can walk in nature, you can just stare at a wall. In this space, you reconnect with your core. You let the dust of the world settle. You remember who you are beneath the roles and responsibilities. This is not laziness, it is essential maintenance for a high-performance mind. It is in these quiet moments that you hear the voice of your own reason most clearly. Drill number 10. Act as if. The embodiment of virtue. Knowledge without action is worthless. The final drill is to bridge the gap between thinking and being. At the start of your day, choose a virtue you need. Courage, discipline, patience, justice. Your mission for the day is to act as if you already fully possess that virtue. If you need courage, you will seek out one small action that a courageous person would do, and you will do it. If you need discipline, you will act like a disciplined person acts when no one is watching. You are not waiting to feel disciplined to act. You act disciplined, and the feeling follows. You are not waiting to feel brave to act. You act bravely, and courage is forged in the action itself. This is how you build character, one deliberate, virtuous action at a time.
Conclusion. 10 drills. 10 ways to declare war on mental weakness. But remember, reading about a drill is not the same as doing it. Knowing the path is not walking the path. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take just one of these drills and practice it with relentless consistency for the next week. The evening audit, the dichotomy of control. Just one. Forge the discipline in the small moments so you are unbreakable in the big ones. The world needs more warriors, not of violence, but of virtue. Not of aggression, but of unwavering inner strength. The training is here. The enemy is within. The victory is yours to claim. If this resonated with you, if you're ready to join this mission, then do the following. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we dive deeper into these drills every week. Leave a comment below and tell me which drill you're starting with. This creates your public commitment. And share this with one person who needs to hear this message. This is Mental Spartan. Train your mind. Conquer yourself.